Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be giving you guys a bit of an idea on an area called Amasaman within the Greater Accra region, and then we're going to get to tour a beautiful home that's located within this part of Accra. Because of the security. Ow. Amasaman is only about 20 kilometers away from the airport area. This area is north of central Accra. Amasaman has become super popular within recent times because it's significantly more affordable, even though it's not too far away from the main parts of Accra. You would find a lot of middle income earners, you would find just regular working people, families, that kind of thing out this way. The Accra and Nsawam Road runs all the way from Accra through Amasaman to Nsawam to Kwewu towards Kumasi. So that road makes access to Amasaman super easy. It's literally one straight road all the way from the airport area all the way through to Amasaman, and then you go on your left hand side and then it's on that side. When it comes to healthcare as well, the GAM Municipal Hospital is out this way. They also have a variety of smaller healthcare places like the SO Medical Center, Bloomingdale Medical Center, 21st Medical Center, among many others. When it comes to schools as well, there's a variety of private schools out this way, from Hope Marie Academy to Crystal Heights, among many others. And this is why a lot of families tend to move out this way, because there's a lot of schools out here, and at the same time, they're not paying an arm and a leg to live out this way. In terms of rental as well, you can easily find at least a 2-bedroom for about 1,000 cedis onwards, depending on all the features that the home might come with. The other great thing about Amasaman is the Achimota Mall is only 25 minutes drive away from here. If you're trying to get to Kaswa as well, it's only probably about an hour or even less away from here. So if you want to access beaches and that type of thing, then you're only an hour away. They also have their own local market within Amasaman as well, so making going to the market super easy. You don't really have to travel out. If you prefer to go to Nsawam Market as well, then that's probably only about 25 minutes drive away from here. The only con I'll say about Amasaman is because it's a newer area, a lot of the inner roads are not done. So now that I've given you guys a bit of an idea of what Amasaman is like and what Amasaman has to offer, what are home prices in Amasaman? So it really depends on which particular location within Amasaman. It also comes down to obviously the number of rooms. It comes down to the finishings that they have used on the home. But this is a very rough figure. You can get something anywhere from 60,000 USD onwards. It comes down to how well the home has been done. You can find shell homes around that price, and then if you want something that's ready to move in, the prices will start to go up a little bit. Now, this home that I'm going to showcase to you guys today, I've actually showcased it before. Before we go inside, I want to show you how much this place has changed even within that short period of time. So I did an ad for this place just like I think a few months ago. I can't really remember exactly when, but there's a few new developments that have already come up in the area since the last time that I was here. And I always like to emphasize this to my subscribers because a lot of you are not in the country. It's important to understand how fast things develop in a lot of different areas within Ghana. This is definitely an example. Come with me, let me show you something. These two buildings here, they're all being put together by the same developer. So he's putting together a bit of an estate type of thing. So it's going to be 3 different projects. This is a 3-bedroom, and then there's another one over there, and then there's another one over there. I didn't get to show you guys this the last time. So he's still working on these ones. Once they're completed, then obviously you would have 3 different buildings right next to each other. So these 2 projects were also not here the last time that I was here. This one was not here, neither was that one with the black gates. So that one it looks like someone is already living there actually. And the last time that I was here, there was literally like just lands that had been walled off, but there wasn't necessarily too many buildings around here. There was a few. The one across from me was an uncompleted building that was here, and that's still sort of in the same state. This one also has progressed quite a bit. This one right across from me. Before, it was just like a little building on the inside. It didn't have the top bit done, and there was no gates with a wall and stuff like that around it as well. Even on our way in as well, I saw a few properties that had progressed a bit more in comparison to the last time that I was here. Okay, so for people that haven't seen my previous ad, let's go and let me show you that beautiful home that is on sale. So as you can see at the front here, they've allowed little spaces for some greenery. They have some royal palms out the front. Really, really lovely. So the walls is all tiled as well. So that means you don't have to keep repainting. No matter how dusty the roads get, it doesn't affect your walls. The colors remain intact. And as you can see, the floors are all done. It's all been tiled. So that's not something you have to worry about. This home is essentially completed. Once you buy it, you can literally move in whenever you're ready. They've also created spaces here on the left and on the right for extra greenery, which is always a plus. So I'll show you the backyard before we go inside. There's a very big walkway just on this side, and that has some greenery on these sides as well. Very good size royal palms that have grown beautifully. And then they have security fencing as well. Even though the next building belongs to the same owner, you still have privacy because of the security. Ouch, yes. Because of the security fence. So you guys, I just got shocked. I forgot that this thing was on. There you go. That's your sign. Like, you're safe. Nobody can jump this wall. If they touch it, they'll be electrocuted. That's exactly what just happened to me. The backyard is also, again, quite decent size. They have a water poly tank here already, so you don't need to worry about backup water. And then there's a little space here that you can use for a balcony or even an outdoor kitchen if you wanted. It's spacious enough for you to have that. And then there's a door here that leads through to the kitchen. Now we're heading into the main house. The land which this property sits on is 30 by 100 feet. So as you can see, this is the porch that they have here. Very spacious. This is really, really big. Lots of room. You can just block this off and create a little sitting area out here if you wanted. You can even put like a proper door and glass and whatever and close it off if you wanted to. You can make it into a little sunroom if you prefer. And just the detailing, just the finishings, all that is really lovely. These panels are beautiful. It just makes the house look very modern. They also have security doors, so that also adds to the safety of this place. These are very solid doors that you know will not break anytime soon, or nobody can really break into it, to be honest. So this is the living area. Again, very, very, very spacious. Long windows as well, which adds to the look of the place. At the same time, there's a lot of light that's coming in. The finishings here are something to write home about. Very, very obviously, they've done really well with it. A lot of the time when homes are being sold, it's the bare minimum when it comes to these type of things. But in this case, they've really done a good job in terms of even the type of POP lights that they have used, the types of fans that they have used, all that. They've already fitted the ACs in here as well. So really, if you bought this, you can move in whenever. This is the dining area. Again, the lighting, all those finishings are beautiful. The windows here are very, very big. So definitely lots of air, lots of light coming in, which is always a plus. And then underneath the stairs here, you can put something here if you wanted to. Some bookshelves, make it a reading nook, whatever it is you want to do, because there's a lot of space underneath here. Or you can use it for storage too. You can put some drawers or something like that. So leading on from the dining area is the kitchen. Again, very, very well done kitchen. The kitchen is also fully fitted. So again, you don't need to worry about having to do anything in terms of this. It already has an oven, it has a microwave, it has a cooktop, it has an extractor, and then there's lots of storage here. They also have a wine cellar just in here as well, which is always handy. There is also a storeroom within the kitchen. It's currently being used as a storage, so they have some stuff in there, but it's spacious. You can just put some shelves in there if you want to, just to allow you to organize your stuff properly. The next door on this side is the visitor's bathroom. It's very spacious. Now we're going to head upstairs and then I'll show you everything that they have up there. One thing I noticed is the distance between the stairs is very minimal. So even if you're somebody who isn't overly fit or who's an older person or something like that, you can still easily go up and down the stairs without any problem. So once we come up, they have a little family area here. Very nice. And then there's a fan here already. Beautiful lighting, draping down in the middle of the staircase. Beautiful. So now I'm going to take you to the first bedroom. This is bedroom number 1 or number 2, whichever you prefer to call it. Very spacious room. There's 3 windows. Because of that, I think this building was done with a lot of thoughts about sustainability and all that. Because of all these windows, even when the lights go off or when you don't want to use the AC, there's still a lot of fresh air coming in, which is always a plus. Each room has a balcony as well. This is one of the balconies. Very, very spacious. It's literally like a long walkway. You can just keep walking and walking. You can do a little sitting setup here and you get a good view of everything that goes on around this area. It's still developing. It's still a new area. Lots of greenery and stuff like that, and a lot of buildings that are still being completed. They also have another security burglar proof here as well for the balcony. So when you lock this, nobody can have access if somehow they're able to jump the wiring, but still you have this for extra security if you need it. They have a walk-in closet here as well. Very spacious, as you can see. It will really help you organize your stuff. So you don't have anything in your bedroom. Everything is in here. And then the bathroom is just in here. Again, the finishings for the bathroom is really, really nice. Very decent sized shower, beautiful sink, storage, mirror, all that good stuff. And then a decent sized toilet. And then there's a window here as well. This is another thing that I have noticed in this house that I think is worth mentioning. A lot of the time, the windows to bathrooms in general in Ghana, they're like this big. Like it's always very narrow. But this one is very, very spacious, so there's lots of air coming in at all times. You know, it's never going to be stuffy in here. They have also provided wiring for hot water heating if that's something that you want. Okay, so now we're going to go to the second bedroom. Much the same size as the first room that I took you guys to. You have everything we saw in the other one. This one also comes with a balcony. This balcony gives you a view of the front of the house, basically where we came from at the beginning. Very breezy out here and very quiet. So now let's go back in and then I'll show you the rest of this bedroom. So this also has a walk-in closet, like I said earlier on. This walk-in closet is a little bit bigger than the first one we saw. Very spacious, similar style, but the storage is a little bit bigger. And then this is the bathroom for this one. Again, this bathroom is significantly bigger than the first one that I showed you. But then the fittings are pretty much the same. Same sink, same storage, same mirror, toilet. And then the shower is also a little bit bigger than the first one that we saw. I feel like this bathroom could even be like a room, really. It's very, very spacious. Because this bathroom is so big, I feel like this portion can definitely be used for storage of towels and those type of things. You could put your own cabinet or something like that in there. Another thing I must mention is look how big this window is, guys. You rarely get bathrooms with this size window, you know. So once you open it, there's tons of fresh air coming in. If you end up putting in hot water, if you're somebody who needs hot water in their house, then, you know, you don't even need an extractor or anything like that. because you can just open the windows and air it out. So that's essentially all the house that I've shown you. Beautiful 2-bedroom. It has all the fittings that you require. Everything has already been done for you. If you purchase this, it's a matter of just moving in, literally. So you might ask how much, well, you will ask, I'm sure, how much is this home going for at the moment? This home is going for 120,000 USD. There is room for negotiation. For anybody who is interested in this home, there's the option for payment plans. You can do a 50% upfront and then 50% spread over a year, or you can pay everything upfront if you can afford to.